Good afternoon. I have the honor of convening the winter commencement of the University of New Haven. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this joyous occasion. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates and recognize their years of hard work, self-sacrifice, and in particular, their incredible resilience and resolve. We also applaud their proud families and friends for their support and encouragement. Please stand as Benjamin Grasso, a music major and member of the class of 2021, leads us in playing our national anthem, and remain standing as Martin O'Connor, alumnus, campus minister, and member of the faculty, delivers the invocation.
An ancient text tells us there is an appointed time for everything and a time for every purpose under the sun. Well, for our graduates, this beautiful December day is a time for ending and a time for beginning. And so at this happy juncture in their lives, we offer them this prayer. Creator of all times and all seasons, in all the seasons of our lives, we gather in this place thankful for the days that have been and hopeful for the days that are yet to come. We ask your blessing on all who are gathered here this day to witness to this moment of grace, this time of ending and beginning, this time of thanksgiving and rededication, this time of cherished memories and of new possibilities. We give you thanks for the hard work, the commitment, and the support that have brought those who will graduate today to this blessed moment in their lives. We pray for them. Give them the vision to see far into the issues of our time. Give them the courage to stand up for what they believe to be right. And help them find their way in our complex and uncertain world. Give them integrity of life and purpose in all they say and in all they do. Bless all of our students, our faculty, our staff, and all who support our beloved university. And keep us all faithful to the prophet's ancient call that we always act justly, that we love tenderly, and that we walk humbly with you, our God. Amen.
Welcome, and please be seated. Benjamin, thank you for the stirring rendition of our national anthem, and Marty, thank you, as always, for your inspirational words. Good afternoon, parents, family, faculty members, staff, friends, alumni, and most importantly, our graduates. I'm proud and honored to celebrate the culmination of your educational journey at the University of New Haven. I would like to start by reading a message from President Kaplan, who unfortunately could not be with us here today. Good afternoon, graduates and guests. I regret that due to an important family commitment, I am unable to join you in person to celebrate commencement. I want you to know how proud I am of all you have accomplished as Chargers. You've exhibited great resilience, particularly over the last 20 months, emerging stronger, wiser, and better equipped to tackle the complex issues of our world. I hope you are filled with great pride for all you have achieved in reaching this significant milestone. As our future leaders, you each have a great responsibility, one that I encourage you to embrace: to be socially conscious, empathetic, and caring individuals, and to make a difference. As the late four-star General Colin Powell once said, "There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure." I challenge you to be innovators and to have an impact beyond what any of us can envision. Use the knowledge you acquired and the experience you gained to approach all of your future endeavors with a purpose and a conviction to leave this planet better than it is today. Now is your time to shine. I hope that you will remain connected to your alma mater, and that you will continue to take great pride in your lifelong affiliation with the university. I offer you my best wishes for continued success, and as always, go Chargers. On behalf of President Kaplan and the entire faculty, I would like to take a moment to briefly highlight the accomplishments of several of our graduates. Each one of them is indicative of what each of you have accomplished in your own careers. Hannah Providence, an economics major, was one of the first recipients of the university's prestigious Bucknell Family Undergraduate Research Award. As part of her research, she worked with professionals across Connecticut to study the performance of the state's economy during the COVID-19 pandemic. And her work was published in the university's Economic Activity Report. Hannah also earned a prestigious internship with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. A member of the university's honors program, she spearheaded a student subcommittee for the Pompey College of Business's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Board. Erica Meisner accepts her master's degree in cellular and molecular biology. Part of the university's Lyme Research Lab and the Breast Cancer Research Group, she was awarded a Connecticut NASA grant for her research using zebrafish to study Lyme disease. She hopes it could eventually inform International Space Station astronauts' research on pathogens. Erica has accepted a position as a postgraduate associate at the DeLuca Center for Innovation and Hematology Research in the Yale Comprehensive Cancer Center. Michael Waters graduates with a bachelor's degree in psychology. As an associate research assistant at the Yale Child Development Center, he conducted research that focuses on autism genetics in mothers and infants. Michael will continue his education at the university, pursuing a graduate degree in clinical mental health counseling. He aspires to earn his licensed professional counseling designation. Emily Johnson, a national security major, studied abroad at the university's campus in Prato, Italy, during the fall of 2019 semester and served as president of her sorority. She was an intelligence analyst intern for the organization called Safe Abroad. In addition, she interned for Raytheon BBN Technology, using that experience to help land a position with the company as a security analyst. She's also planning to begin graduate school next year. Graduates, you should all be proud of what you've already accomplished. And would you please all rise at this time so that you can be recognized. Now, students, please turn to your parents, your spouses, your family members, and friends, and let us all thank them for their support of you. Let me now ask all of our faculty and staff members to stand so that they could be recognized. Thank you all. Please be seated. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize a very distinguished guest who will give our commencement address and receive an honorary degree today, and therefore is an honorary graduate in your class. Samuel Sorbello, Jr. Please.
Thank you very much. Thank you. First of all, I just want to tell you how humbled and honored I am to be here today. I realize President Kaplan isn't here, but the wonderful alumni, to the great faculty, to the parents, to the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, to the brothers, but most of all, you the graduates, my sincere congratulations and blessings. Graduates, you are graduating from one of the great universities that has forced you to be your best and to give your best. You have been blessed and invested in by this great university. You won't ever receive the kind of knowledge that you received during your time here. Now, if you take that knowledge and that you've learned during your time here and combine it with wisdom, the wisdom from a father, a mother, a brother, from an aunt and uncle, a coach, a professor, this combination of knowledge and wisdom will ground you and keep you steady when you go through any trials and tribulations. This combination will cause you to make an impact, to grow. I learned how to make an impact from two of the wisest men in my life, my dad and my brother. My dad was a second-generation farmer. My brother and I were born and raised on a farm where our father was modeling success to us. My dad challenged himself to be the best he could be every day. My dad worked with the belief of the following facts. It's better to be an hour early than a minute late. My mother would throw things at us like this. I won't have a problem if you aim high and miss, but I will have a problem if you aim low and hit. My dad worked 14 to 16 hours a day. When I was a kid working with him, I couldn't understand why he worked so hard. He was modeling success to us, teaching us how to be successful. Looking back on it today, I thank God for how hard he pushed my brother and I. It taught us how to work hard and not to be afraid to work hard. It wasn't uncommon for my brother and I to work 80-plus hours every week during the harvest of the fruit season. You want to make an impact, put in the hours. After my dad retired, I was blessed to work side by side with my brother. My brother took everything he learned from the farm, that work ethic, that came from modeling success, and combined it with the knowledge and wisdom that produced the greatest businessman that I've ever known. When I think of my brother, I think of this phrase: good enough isn't good enough if it can be better, and better isn't good enough if it can be best. Let me repeat that. Good enough isn't good enough if it can be better. Better isn't good enough if it can be best. From a businessman to a family man, he taught me how to stand and be a man. Graduates, you're going to go through some trials and tribulations in life. But remember this, when you hit rock bottom is a great place, a great foundation in which to build and grow. Let me quote from the Bible, James chapter 1, verses 2 and 3. Dear brothers and sisters, when trouble of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know, when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. Look, I'm not worried that you're going to have success. I'm worried that you won't fail from time to time. Let me tell you my personal testimony. And I'm telling you this not to impress you, but to impress upon you. In 1999, to never quit. No matter what, you just don't quit. In 1999, I started my business. And in 2001, I doubled this business. In 2005, I doubled it again. And in 2006, I grew this business another fourfold. All total, I had a $14 million relationship with the banks. Together, things were going great until 2008 hit, the recession. I lost over $3 million in 2 years. In 2011, my father passed away. Shortly thereafter, my mother was hospitalized for 52 days. We didn't think she was going to make it. And in 2013, my then wife, Colleen, discovered a lump on her breast cancer. After 11 treatments, several clinical trials, 4 years from her diagnosis, my wife Colleen lost her battle. This was my rock bottom. If it hadn't been for my faith in God, I don't know if I would have made it. And if it had not been for the men in my life modeling success that they taught me my entire life to help maintain me and steady me as a man. To this day, I've never seen anyone fight the way Colleen did. She never stopped fighting. I'm here to tell you today, don't ever give up. No matter how bad it gets, the person that gets off the canvas and keeps fighting, that's the person that will continue to grow. A few months after Colleen passed away, a group of friends and family began the Colleen Cerbello Breast Cancer Foundation in memory of Colleen, and also known as the Pink Clover Foundation. Our foundation raises money for research, education, and comfort. We have a partnership here at the University of New Haven. The Colleen Cerbello Research Lab is located at Dodds Hall. The researchers are doing amazing things, as you heard earlier with Erica. Our foundation supports 20 women that are in financial hardship, plus very ill, and in most cases are stage 4. Today I'm married to my wife, Cindy. Together we operate a thrift store in Ocean City, New Jersey, where 100% of the net proceeds go to all types of cancer patients with financial burdens. Let me close this out. The point I want to drive home today is, again, don't give up. And between our two foundations, we have 28 examples of it, and we support over hundreds more that wake up every day with the diagnosis of cancer. They wake up every day with financial hardships. And I want you to just think about that for a second. And you know what? Every time we see these girls and these kids, they're smiling and they keep fighting. Today, my financial burdens are no longer. I am married to the most beautiful woman, Cindy, that God has blessed me with. I have my son and my wife, Melissa. I have my grandson, Sammy. Praise God. I also have 2 new sons, Zach and Shane, and a beautiful daughter, Hannah. And my wife and I are doing what God has called us to do to ease the burden of others. I want to leave with one final verse that I read or listen to often to help me when times are a little down. Though the fig tree may not blossom, nor the fruit be on the vine, though the labor of the olive may fail, and the fields yield no food, though the flock may be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord, and I will join in the God of my salvation. God bless you all, and much congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam, for your very inspiring address. It's now our privilege to present you with an honorary degree. Is that there?
Samuel J. Sorbello, Jr., successful entrepreneur, passionate philanthropist, devoted advocate. As the founder and former president and CEO of Atlantic Coast Freezers, you applied your visionary leadership to create a company that grew out of your late father's own groundbreaking business venture, developing it into a global leader. Now, with your son at the helm, the company is poised for another generation of success. Beyond your achievements in business, you have made perhaps the most far-reaching impact as a philanthropist. You and your family and friends launched Pink Clover, the Colleen Sorbello Breast Cancer Research Foundation, in honor of your late wife's valiant battle with cancer. By assisting those with cancer, providing critical support to those delivering direct care, and supporting those working to develop new treatments, Pink Clover is ensuring that Colleen's legacy will endure forever. You called it a dream come true when just more than a year after Colleen's passing, we gathered as a university community to dedicate the Colleen Sorbello Research Laboratory, which is fostering seemingly unlimited opportunities for talented students to conduct groundbreaking research into cancer and neurodegenerative diseases. Samuel J. Sorbello, Jr., in recognition of your remarkable career and your passionate commitment to investing in those who could one day cure some of the world's most devastating diseases, the University of New Haven is proud to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Samuel Sorbello, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. I would now like to introduce today's student speakers. First, Elisa De Gidio, who is graduating with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, will offer remarks on behalf of the undergraduate student body. Then, Maria Serrano, who is graduating with a master's degree in healthcare administration, will give remarks on behalf of the graduate student body.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for the kind introduction. Thank you to my fellow graduates for being here today. It is an absolute privilege to stand before all of these students, families, and faculty of the Chartered Nation for this exciting celebration. As I look out into the crowd, I'm sure underneath all of your masks, there's a sea of smiling faces, eager for our next chapter. Two very special smiling faces I would like to acknowledge: my mom and dad, who I did not tell I was speaking today. Surprise! Thank you for your support and love, as I would not be standing here without you. And to my beautiful nonna, who is at home watching me, I love you, and I'm on the stage because of you, and I hope you feel better soon. As a student who was formerly on academic probation, I was told I would be unable to graduate on time. I stand before all of you today, graduating a semester early. I have spent the past 3.5 years, half of which has been spent living and learning in a global pandemic, taking classes over my holiday breaks to build up my resume to earn multiple jobs, internship opportunities, and positions in extracurricular activities. I even work for Dr. Henry C. Lee. To get to where I am today, I had to be persistent and dedicated. My summers and winters were spent reading and writing hundreds of discussion posts on Blackboard and Canvas. On campus, many sleepless nights were spent researching and sitting up on my computer completing assignments. Throughout my UNH career, I have probably sent out more emails from my account than President Kaplan himself, as I drove my professors in a variety of departments absolutely crazy. In doing so, I prioritized keeping in touch with them for hopes for any tips, tricks, and suggestions to better absorb the material. As the late, great Robin Williams once said, "There is no shame in failing. The only shame is not giving things your best shot." It should not be shameful for needing help and asking for it. Along the way, I have made many visits to the Center for Student Success, and I have heard the lessons taught by the Myatt Center, two of the most supportive and compassionate departments at the university, for guidance and knowledge on my journey. I have been blessed to have had the opportunity to make many connections with some of the most remarkable individuals on campus, such as Professors Jim Prosper, Marty O'Connor, and Susan Campbell. To succeed, I pushed myself to become involved on campus. I visited and joined many RSOs, I went to football games on Saturday, and I applied for on-campus work experiences. To highlight a few, I was involved in the Charter Bulletin, the Rotaract Club, the Center for Student Success, and the Henry C. Lee Institute for Forensic Science. My college experience taught me that I did not have to do it on my own. While completing my English minor, I had the privilege of being a student of Dr. Jeffrey Foster's. His love for teaching English and storytelling radiated throughout every class, and he was very inspiring. One valuable lesson he shared with me was, if you have an objective, you'll do anything to get it done. For success, it is important to have one's mind set on a particular goal and to go for it. One should not be afraid of obstacles or to face adversity. We are the Chargers, and we have the power to grow and excel, even if it takes putting a bit of trust and reliance on our peers, professors, and our loved ones. It was not an easy ride, but I am proud of my accomplishments, and you should be too. Today and right now is a celebration for us to reflect on our college careers, remembering the good and the bad. By remembering our sacrifices and highlighting our accomplishments, we should be excited to look forward to what is to come. Our Charger community is made up of diverse cultures, as every individual took a unique path to get to where we are now. This was a small glimpse into the twisty-turny path that was my road to today, and I am sure all of you have had your own road to take. Despite any bumps and struggles, you have overcame them all to make it here. I hope to be a guide in reminding you all that if you've made it here today, you should make it to your next destination tomorrow and beyond. Congratulations, Chargers. We did it.
Good afternoon. I am extremely honored to be here today. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank our families, friends, and all who helped us in this journey. Obstacles. We all had to overcome some sort of obstacles. I want to share a story about my biggest obstacle. When I was young, I was diagnosed with dyslexia. In the late 70s, early 80s, there weren't any accommodations. So I was told, you need to work harder. And I said, okay, I'll do that. Sure. Well, when I was in the 4th grade, our teacher put a bunch of long division problems on the board and called up each row of students to solve a problem. Once done, you can go back to your seats. I started off real strong, but then I got stuck. My brain started what I call jumping. Up, down, right, left. Gets all mixed up, like it was shaken in a cup. So I stood there tall, my chalk to the board, unable to move, wishing I could disappear. The students, of course, they laughed, called names. I never solved the problems. 4 more rows of children went up, and with me standing at the chalkboard, frozen, the teacher finally told me to sit down. This sort of scenario repeated itself all through school. At that time, I was just learning how to learn. My tutor, Marianne, was teaching me how to use my brain. I realized that I cannot change my brain, but I can change my behavior to achieve my goals. I learned to work with what I had. Throughout our lives, and as we pursued our degrees as chargers, we all had to work hard. All of us had to work through our own obstacles. I read an article in the Huffington Post about Snoop Dogg when he was accepting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And he said, I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this work. And I want to thank me for just being me at all times. I thought, yes, absolutely. We all had to make so many sacrifices. During our master's program, undergraduate program, some of us had full-time jobs and children, bills and other responsibilities. We had to make a choice. Go out or study. Watch the latest Netflix show, study. Nap or study. I used to choose a nap because I was tired. But it was you who did it. You were determined to put in all that work. When I started back at college, I had 2 girls in school, elementary and middle school. I started going on YouTube looking for some type of motivation because I was tired. Eric Thomas, who is a motivational speaker, told a story about a guru and a young man who wanted to be successful. The guru man had the young man show up at the beach at 4 a.m. And when he got there, he had the man wade out into the ocean, up to his waist, to his chest, to his neck. When he got to the neck, the guru took the man by the back of the head and put his head under the water. When he let him go, the guru asked, "What did you want the most?" The man replied, "To breathe." The guru said, "If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful." So I'm going to say that again for you. If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. I wrote this statement down quick and right away. When I was tired, when I didn't want to study or get up in the morning, or I just didn't want to move, I would read this statement. It get me moving. You all wanted to be successful, or you wouldn't be here getting your graduate degrees, undergraduate degrees. Now take that fire, that determination, that fearlessness, and go be successful. Pursue your goals as badly as you want to breathe. Congratulations, graduates. You did it. And to that little dyslexic girl, we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Elisa and Maria, for your remarks. We will now present the graduates with their degrees.
I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for academic degrees. Graduates, I ask that you please rise and remain standing until your degrees have been conferred. Today's graduates of our College of Arts and Sciences, Pompey College of Business, Henry C. Lee College of Criminal Justice and Forensic Sciences, Tagliatelle College of Engineering, and School of Health Sciences have completed their prescribed courses of study and have been examined and recommended by the faculty. I ask that they be conferred the respective degrees for which they are qualified.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors, I hereby confer on each of you the degree for which you have been recommended and admit you to the rights, honors, and responsibilities of educated individuals. Graduates, your names will now be called as you cross the commencement stage. We ask the graduates and their families to remain in their seats until the ceremony is completed and show respect for the achievement of all those receiving degrees today. Congratulations.
As Acting Dean of the Henry C. Lee College of Criminal Justice and Forensic Sciences, I have the pleasure of presenting the individual candidates for their degrees. Laman Ma, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice. Timothy K. Dady, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice.
Nicholas Edward Hunt. Marnie Eliza Klein. Nina C. Serfilippi. Kaylee Jeanette O'Connor. Nicole Victoria Donovan. Nicholas G. Amato. Ashley Rose Theriot. Brian Allen Atkinson. Shannon Catherine Miller. Rebecca Corinne Scherer. Megan Elizabeth McClintock. Kayla Ann Sharetti. Abdul Karim Nasser M. El-Katan. David Emmanuel Fraser III. Sean Michael Philbin. Tara E. Hilton. Basil Albaraki. David A. Dela Cruz. Easton Lee McDonald. Caitlin May Burleson. Julie Tracy Gibson. Aaron K. Slack. Courtney M. Solberg. Divyanka Ramaji. Lauren Marie Oliveira. Olivia Marie Novak. Jin Xiang Lin. Megan Ann Palmer. Nadine I. Sapero Santela. Camille Alicia Cox. Shania Natasha Pantry. Donisha T. Barnes. Kalela Bernadette Kaddish Furriter. Michaela Lee Duffy. Sarah Catherine Delmore. Michelle Victoria Gusick. Alisa Rose DeFury DeGidio. Nicholas John DeMusis. James Robert Bowles. Julia M. Loversey, cum laude. Brian Keegan Nalzinski. Alicia Annie Grant, magna cum laude. Julia Robinson, cum laude. Jordana Teresa Parsons. Olivia Rose Eggersheim. Ryan Vincent Cardenas. Dana Mae McMullen. Gabriella Destiny Morris. Noel L. Vandebogart Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Gabriella R. Ferrante. Erin Elizabeth Griffin. Nadine Simone Walker, magna cum laude. Teresa Catherine Quinn. Adriana Margarita Boone. Paige Lauren Whippington. Tariq Ali Nazir Felton. Gregory Scott Emerson, magna cum laude. Abby Nicole Bosick. Sophia M. Ventrelli, summa cum laude. Olivia Catherine Benson, cum laude. Carly Nicole Lucas. Oscar David Kameny. Erica Rose Marino. Emily Lucille Reed. Victoria Lynn Souza, summa cum laude. Lauren Marie Malfetta. Karen Nicole Garcia. Jada Nicole Alves. Jewel A. DeJesus. Casey Nolan Ruff, cum laude. Kevin Nicholas Freud, cum laude. Emily Faye Johnson, summa cum laude. Lindsay Page Donahue, summa cum laude. Isabel Rose Lupinacci, summa cum laude. Jada Olwyn Riojas. Hannah Marie Besher, cum laude. Cassandra Summer Soda, cum laude. Shayna Rose Casher, summa cum laude. Michaela A. Spinicchia, magna cum laude. Alyssa Marie Negri, magna cum laude. Shannon Audra Danis. Catherine Victoria Arner, cum laude. Nicole Patricia Barber, magna cum laude. Daniela Lee Lobianco. Gabriella M. Gandini, magna cum laude. Drew Becker. Rachel Danny Brown, summa cum laude. Sophia B. Salazar, summa cum laude. Talia Gabriela Ramos, magna cum laude. Kelly A. Howe. Rosa Yvette Linares. Morgan Melina McCarty, magna cum laude. Maya Jane Iodice, magna cum laude. Daphne Elizabeth Schroeder, magna cum laude. Madison Elizabeth Cook, cum laude. Marielle M. Barstow. Luis Emilio Castillo. Vraja S. Gandhi. Carrie Danielle Salas. Cassandra Rodriguez. Nicole Marie Farley. Ryan Thomas Tolan, cum laude. Maximilian Uhis. Emma R. Legue, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Weiskus, magna cum laude. Michael Dale Holdridge, Jr., magna cum laude. Nicholas Michael Simons, magna cum laude. Alexei Robert Zemkevich. Jacqueline Marie Schultz, magna cum laude. Douglas Reed Schmidt. Ryan Daniel Decker, summa cum laude. Casey Jean Robson. Rachel L. Ianazi. Pani Rajesh Dahanuwala. Madeline Louisa Mandeville. Cooper Patrick Herring. Dennis Patrick Heffernan. Sanan Sarhan S. Alharthi, magna cum laude. Abdul Rahman Mohammed Al Khair AG. Akporabaro Alicia Idler. Michelle Mansa Apiage, cum laude. Shyla Aliza Packett. Bianca Chambers. Angel Yihao Chen. Alexander M. Sayer.
As Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, I have the pleasure of presenting the individual candidates for their degrees.
Namrata Demopali. Mark E. Anderson. Brittany Marie Busco. Danica R. Charles. Christina Teixeira. Christopher Ryan Driscoll. Erica Danielle Misner. Julia Francis Araga. Jordan Nicole Beschel. Michaela Ann Brinker. Tirtha Mahesh Anawakar. Alex Michelle Matthew. Sydney Elizabeth Hunt, cum laude. Omar Emilio Sykes, cum laude. Paul Santino Manzi, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie McLennan. Justice Storm Fitzgerald. Ariel Angelica Rice. Alexis F. Goglas. Samantha Nicole DiTerlizzi, summa cum laude. Samantha Goldman, cum laude. Ethan Angel Cardona. Michelle Arlene Crescio. Michael William Waters, cum laude. Bethany Violet Whiteside. Christina N. Moriali, magna cum laude. Mansi Vijaykumar Udwani. Haley Teresa Polisano. Allison Joy Frieswick. Miranda Mary Masico. Amelia L. Bacigalupi. Carly Anna Tavares. Kelly Irene Nelson. Adam Zachary Davies. Christopher Matthew Chase. Robert Zedekiah Barnes, magna cum laude. Ryan Michael Tedesco, cum laude. James Kirkpatrick Melhuich, cum laude. Bryce Allen Parkosevich. Samantha Marie Esposito. Rebecca Marie McDermott, summa cum laude. Julia Hodgkinson, cum laude. Jennifer Ayers. Alexandra Grace Santora, cum laude. Kelly Ann Atkins, magna cum laude. Madison A. Burhout. Amanda Marie Castro, magna cum laude. Chantel Marie Duda, summa cum laude. Alec Raul Ortiz. Austin M. Leon. Jackson Douglas Lord. Thomas Andrew Barbic, magna cum laude. Daniel Patrick McGarr, magna cum laude. Jessica Diane Dupre, magna cum laude. Kate Margaret Schrack. Sean Paul McGuire. Sarah Catherine Carmen, magna cum laude. Thomas Chung, magna cum laude. Eldrick Ronald Herman Lopez Greenaway. Jordan Tyler Virtue, cum laude. Gabriel James Galiotis, summa cum laude. Kevin Roosevelt Wilson, Jr., magna cum laude. Carmela K. Hancock, magna cum laude. Maria Alexia Fenitzis. Calcian C. Rangola. Kennedy Elaine Cox. Jessica Marie Shealy. Nicole Bartkus, cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Miller, magna cum laude. Daniel Patrick Brower. Gina Maria Dragonet, summa cum laude. DeSanchel Jodine Dubuisson, magna cum laude. Katia Anna Oj. Nisha R. Patel, magna cum laude. Paige Marie Davis. Mary Rose Steed.
As Dean of the Pompey College of Business, I have the pleasure of presenting the individual candidates for their degrees.
Eden Lena Henry. Yashiki Christina Gilzian. Nida Khalil Khan. Louis Pasquale Labadia. Christopher Joseph Alima. Wyatt John Cushman. Matthew Franklin Bishop. Ronald E. Sherman, Jr. Colby Chaiyo Thamabangsa. Peter Glenn Riker. John Michael Bray. Maud Shahid Ekabov. Than Si Pham. Sharab Das. Namir Ahmed Bati. Jonathan Robert Vargas. Anthony Robert Karamanica. Karn Paresh Shah. Shabab Anwar. Mohammed Darwish. Darren C. Payan. Joanna Camille Carmona. Gilberto Digos. Joseph DiMartino. Elvis Nanan Kouassi. Mansi Bahratbai B. Gori. Tanu Sharma. Alimata Kulabalu. Juan Jose Rodriguez. Nasib Hadi. Ehsan Sheikh. Hung Win. Madhukar Enagurti. Sayali Radhakrishna Vaidya. Nupur Sachdeva. Shashwat Jain. Aditya D. Thakur.
Ruwalda Adala Eltwame.
Olapeju Ifioluwa Osasami. Jackson Michael Hausman. Philip Paul Marks, magna cum laude. Quinn C. Mullane, cum laude. Liam Kevin Maloney, cum laude. Courtney Taylor Swartz. Zachary Roger Pinsins, magna cum laude. Michelle E. Matter, magna cum laude. Anthony Samuel Parati, cum laude. Carlina Jade Goodhue, cum laude. Tyler Luis Dos Santos. Colby Wheeler Wolf, summa cum laude. Thomas John Dombrowski, summa cum laude. Walter Pico Savalos. Hannah Providence, summa cum laude. Patrice Carrie-Ann Moore Clark. Josiah A. Strigler. Chris Argentino.
John Francis Farrell.
Noah Matthew Swat, magna cum laude. Ava Marie Fitzmaurice. Jada Marie Garcia. Salem Suwelum Alatawi. Abdullah T. Al-Harbi, cum laude. Kyle Joseph Bannister.
As Associate Dean of the Tagliatelle College of Engineering, I have the pleasure of presenting the individual candidates for their degrees.
Deepika Prem Kumar. Sanjana Manjunatha. Miraj Nagarjun Keshwala. Yu Kyung Lee. Mariah Aaliyah Uday. Joseph Lawrence Veltri. Robert Samuel Andrews. Seth Dawson Wilcott. Danny Fabian Curripoma Hernandez. Nimra Zahur. Namita Nagaraju. Jatea Nicole Lawrence. Pablo Perez Gomez. Joseph Edward Coppola. Ahmed Fatih Mahmoud Atia. Sangam Manali. Cooper Joseph Biancher. Abigail Ann Ryan. Ritesh Kumar Gordon Bai Parmar. Anuj Deepak Rane. Alberto Avila. Maurice Marvin Patterson. Sami Abdallah El-Taid Halafal. Karthik Chandramuli Subramani. Katrina May Kuro. Nafi Satu Mizinyawa Bizu.
Congratulations.
Praveen Kumar Mandadi. Aditya Go. Akshay Shashikant Gadagi. Bevan Boban Matthew. Ashley Gary Chet. Yulian Singh. Abdullah Salah Al-Yami. Abdullah Khalid A. Al-Shuaibi. Kaustu Sheikh. Chaitra Tadaga Prabhu Kumara. Onyenyechi Inwadi Uto Agu. Faraz Dean. Ankit Joshi. Shantanu Sanjay Kumar Suryawanshi. Adarsh Balazu. Ananya Sri Ragi. Bajasri Chitakela. Divya Dangeti. Rahul Uday Kaul. Ratu Dinesh. Fani Sarad Parakamatula. Abhishek Reddy. Prane Reddy Mathail. Shiva Rama Krishna Kenduluri. Narasimha Chowdhury Budota. Supriya Porandla. Manish Vijay Power. Ivana Andrik. Harish Babu Gapathoti. Chitrang Mukundrai Merchant. Hinu Ajit Thakur. Nakita Nagirima Gugu. Varaha Subrahmanyam Pentakota. Motasim Nadim Usmani. Syed Abdul Zubair. Abdul Aziz Mohammed. Haja Absar Mohiuddin. Haritha Mohanra. Sanskruti Nihul Patel. Jamin Jagdish Chandra Bhatt. Sai Supraj Venuganti. Mukesh Mava. Himendra Jampala. Raja Mupala. Vinod Kumar Kithini. Sai Chaitanya Badu. Abriga Tejasimha. Robert Stanley Seraphin. Matthew Victor Pichatelli. Sainat Reddy Barur. Ramu Dinesh Edupunar Chitrala. Naveen Vanka. Himanshu Kamini. Venkata Mahidar Rupaneni. Marcus Novoa. Charles Timothy Seward. Matthew Joseph Kozak. Christopher Glenn Hansford. Tomas Robert Rios. Joel Velez. Andrew James Marr, summa cum laude.
And last but not least, as Interim Dean of the School of Health Sciences, I have the pleasure of presenting the individual candidates for their awards.
Maria Serrano. Rose O'Neill Keaton. Jordan Michelle Sheely. Alexander W. Mizomo. Vidalia Delissa Embra Forbes. Adam Isaiah Beaton. Sharon Tasia Boba. Divya Sri Gunna. Naga Jyothi Upala. Sai Sivani Nirusu. Sai Rashmita Tarunagari. Lauren Elizabeth Terrentiu. Sharon Elza Raju. Simmerpreet Kaur. Jalen Foreman. Tabish Muzadik Sheikh. Shweta Na. Jaiola Ajibola Onufade. Tiga M. Ijakpovi. Om Maheshbhai Patel. Yashwan Kunchakari. Majed Daifala Amutari. Ulawatosin Aminat Akinsiku. Kristen Najee Washington, cum laude. Jenna Cassidy Burton, magna cum laude. Nora Jane Bannister. Clarissa Polanese. Megan Christine McCann. Sarah E. Parisi. Asiya Lulu Way. Gabrielle Hope Fiedler, cum laude. Erica J. McDermott. Kylie Marie Schlotman, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Alexandra Russell, cum laude. Courtney Lynn Page, cum laude. Caitlin Lee Davis, summa cum laude. Hen K. Alpuwaini. Stephanie Rachel Miro.
I wish I could take my shoes off. Thanks. So listen, I know that this group can make a lot of noise, so let's give these graduates one more round. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent. So I'd like you all to remember what a great symbol your graduation from this venue means to all of us. We've come here for many, many years, and it was all stopped by COVID. So you are the first class to graduate from this venue. And we will all always remember you for this. So graduates, I now ask you to please stand and remain standing. As the final action of these ceremonies, to symbolize your passage into the community of scholars, please move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left. I am very pleased to welcome you to the university's Alumni Association and a network of more than 60,000 individuals across the country and around the globe who are ready to assist you. I want you to leave here today filled with pride for all that you have achieved in earning your degrees and excited for all that you will do in the future. Abraham Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." I hope that you will all apply what you have learned to make the world a better, more equitable, and more welcoming place. What gives me great hope is that, like graduates who came before you, you are equipped with the skills to address the issues that we are confronted with and the problems that we as a society will face in the future. I'm confident that you will make your mark on the world and that you will continue to make us proud. So finally, I ask that all the guests please rise and remain standing at your seats as the stage party, faculty, and students exit. Congratulations, graduates, and as always, go Chargers!